Hi, everyone. We are back with episode 8, part 2 of the Zero Mercy month of July. Today, we are going to be discussing map number 2 in the Advent series, Quagmire Jungle. From Xekaj's thread, your armor and weapons are one and the same, so the question is, which do you use? This map requires some decisive thinking and may take several tries to understand the layout. So long as you think hard and act swiftly, it can be completed in 10 to 20 minutes. So...
I'm just going to mention what he means about the armor. This is what the armor has. Your leather cap has projectile protection 4 and knockback 3. I personally kept that one to use as a weapon. Leather tunic, which is your best one, is blast protection 4 and sharpness 5. I would recommend evade that, your protection one, because protection is the best enchant. So it's more of a contemplate, but I did keep that. And then I wore the Protection 2 Bane of Arthropods 5 leather pants, and I wore the Protection 2 Efficiency 2, which doesn't work anymore, Fire Spec 1, Knockback 1 leather boots.
Alright, so we're joined here, obviously, with me, Fangride, the awesome one, HHH, and Xekaj, again.
Hey.
Yep.
Alright, so I guess we'll just kind of stick with the layout from last time. What was your kind of design thoughts on this, and then what was your intended completion path? And, weapon armor of choice, I suppose.
Well, I created the actual map before I had put any thought into how the weapon armor would play a part, so it's kind of imbalanced in that part. I would have liked to put that in, I would like to put the weaponized armor in a different map, but kind of ran out of time, so I didn't have much of a choice. But the main idea was to go through this in parts, kind of corresponding to how the armor was used. So first, going along the treetops, and just there you have to deal with skeletons. And then get to the little house at the end, and and there I think are spiders and zombies. So that requires a change.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And then finally after that, jumping down into the water with the creepers to use the final combination of whatever armor you were to use. So
I thought the skeletons were a bit off on the treetops, so with what armor we had.
Off. He means OP. But I did everything I could to avoid the treetops because I hate skeletons. So I went up there, and then as soon as I saw a skeleton, I jumped down into the water and did the creeper house, and then I went around and just kind of bridged up to the second house and took it from there.
Am I the only one who actually went for the house / Red Wolf?
No, I did that first as well.
Okay,
it was closer, and I used the knockback hat so I could keep the creepers away while I got the wool.
That's what I did. I found that when I was...
From there, I just did everything I could. I ran as quickly as I could over to the other house and dug out some dirt and wood and tunneled up to it, or bridged up to it, pillared up to it. Finally, the correct adjective. Pillared up to it, and then I took the sharpness tunic off and used that to beat the crap out of the mobs until I got to the wall. And then I ran back around the edge, made some mushroom stew, because there was mushrooms scattered about to keep my hunger topped up, and made it back to the monument.
Yeah, I found food was a problem with this.
Yeah, but there's wood and mushrooms everywhere, so you could make bowls quite easily.
Yeah, that is what I had to use. But this map was one from the first 5. This is definitely the most visually pleasing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, it's got the most, light play along with the best coloring, I suppose, as it uses a more natural feel to it. But this was probably my favorite out of the first 5, just because I really, really liked the armor mechanics. It was definitely really, really unique in that you had to pick and choose wisely out of which of the armor enchants you wanted and which of the offensive enchants you wanted. And I thought that was really, really clever. It was a lot of fun to play with, too.
I have to agree with you 100%.
It also inspired me to properly make an armor item called Boots of Butt Kicking in my own map. Which was inspired by the lovely card game Munchkin, but that's a different story.
Yeah, Toad's mutilated.
Indeed. Yeah, this is probably my favorite out of the first 5. I thought it was very visually appealing and just definitely had the most unique playstyle out of it. It wasn't as punishing per se in that, you could just instantly die, and it required a lot of thought very rapidly.
Okay, I have to agree. Xekaj, you have any thoughts on this? On what we've said?
Well, I'm glad that you like it, even though it didn't really turn out how I intended, which I guess is pretty lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, the armor enchantments, using them as weapons, that's something I'm glad that people like that, and it's something that I'm definitely going to be bringing back in sequential and in the 2013 Advent maps, which I've begun creating.
Yeah,
Oh god, that means
I noticed that on the thread,
mom.
and it pleased me greatly.
Yeah, it'll be good fun.
Indeed.
Give me 25 videos.
Exactly.
Well, probably 50, but
All right. So is that everything we have to say on Quagmire?
I would think.
All right. We will talk to all you guys in episode 3. Hope you enjoyed.
All right. See you.